Hey guys, it's Adventure Roads. I'm Autumn. I wanted to take a few minutes and just give an encouraging message today. You know, some of you may know, some of you don't know, but Josh and I are Christians and we have been for many years. And we live a life of adventure, and we believe that every opportunity to have an adventure is an opportunity to meet new people and just love people the way God loves us. And so we just want to encourage you today. The media, the news, there's been a lot of panic, there's been a lot of worry, there's been a lot of concern, there's been a lot of wondering. We want to encourage you not to operate in fear, not to operate in panic. We want to encourage you to walk by faith, that God has a plan, that He's going to take care of you and your family. And we want to just let you know that, things come, life comes, there's going to be storms. We consider this a storm that's passing through. The Bible talks about how in Matthew 7 that you need to build your house on the rock. I want to encourage you to build your house on the rock, not on the sand. I want to encourage you to prepare and just be built up in God, because He has a plan. This earth is temporary, everything's temporary. But what we do know is that every person here, God loves them. And every person here has different trials, different things they're going to go through. Maybe their trial maybe has something to do with the coronavirus. Maybe their trial has something, maybe they have cancer, maybe they have other health issues, maybe they have relationships that are broken. It could be a multitude of things. Maybe they are having a hard time getting a job. Maybe, things are big to every person. But I want to encourage you. This is a life that we should live walking by faith, not in worry, not in fear. And as believers, Josh and I really feel strongly that it's not a time to be fearful. So when we talk about fear, we believe that in 2 Timothy in the Bible, it says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So God doesn't even want us to be in fear. It even says that perfect love casts out all fear. So love is kind of what I wanted to focus on for a couple minutes. I think as believers and other Christians in the world, we have to be careful that we're not getting caught up in the hype. Even if you're not a believer, don't get caught up in the hype, Just focus on walk by faith. Don't be in fear. Keep living life like you normally do. Don't let this cripple you and stop you from living. We've decided we're just going to keep on living and doing what we normally do. Keep on going. We're going to go on our spring break plans. We're going to do everything that we normally do. Now, we understand that, obviously there's viruses, and you can't really compare this virus to others, and we wouldn't do that. We don't profess to be any kind of medical professionals, because we're not. But there's one thing that we can really encourage you, and one thing that we can do is just love others. When I think about God and the teachings of Jesus, and He said to love the Lord your God with all your soul, with all your might, with all your mind, basically with all that you are, right? And then He said, love your neighbor as yourself. So I want to encourage you to just keep loving your neighbor. Get out there, help your neighbor. If you know someone who's sick or not feeling well, plow their driveway, mow their lawn if you're in a warmer climate, make them a meal. Be a friend to your neighbor. Now, I'm not encouraging you, if they're in self-quarantine or something like that, to walk in and get sick or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if there's a way you can love your neighbor, regardless of what they're going through, a lot of people are going through things that have nothing to do with all the panic that's happening in the world. Some people have heart disease, some cancer, or their family members going through cancer, or, they've been moved to the care unit or whatever it is. They just need somebody to love them and care for them. Maybe loving them is praying for them right now. Maybe loving them is just, giving a helping hand. Whatever it is, we need to make sure that we're not walking in fear, but we're walking in love. And just love others. Just take care of others. It's absolutely an honor and a blessing to be able to love people in person, love people through YouTube, just give people encouragements. Josh is very good about responding to every person. I mean, I can genuinely say that he really is interested in all the people who have subscribed and all the people who, follow us on YouTube. but genuinely, it's that's really who he is. That's really who we are. We really have a genuine love for people. And I would say, if you don't have that genuine love for people, then ask God to help you get that love for people. It's beautiful when we can just look at people and see the potential that God's put into them, to see them the way God does, and just love them right where they are, without judgment, without being critical, but just love people. And so I want to encourage you, as everything's unfolding in the world, and the stock markets are plummeting, and whatever's going on politically, this isn't a political stock market message, but I want you to walk by faith and not be in fear. Just keep going, okay? There's nothing you can't do in this life. There's nothing you can't accomplish without God by your side. I mean, he'll take care of you. With God by your side, he will take care of you. So we just have to put our trust in him instead of in the world, instead of in the media, instead of in, other people. Trust in God. He'll provide. He will take care of. He loves you. He loves every person on this earth. Obviously walk in wisdom, walk by faith. But I just want to encourage you today. It's a little bit different of a YouTube video vlog thing I'm sharing. I didn't even tell Josh I was sharing this, but I felt like it was important. I felt like people just need to have some peace in their lives. And I know that God is the peace that surpasses all understanding. So don't be in fear. Just keep living, keep going, love your neighbor as yourself. Just love people, and have a great day. Thank you so much.